that even if you fall for it, it's not going to be for a very, very long time. But in some cases, the textbook just doesn't work. Find a very gainful options available. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. It's Rad. And in today's video, we're going to look into the upcoming week, May 5th to May 11th, tarot reading. And it will cover up your star sign. Don't forget to watch as well for your moon and rising sign. That way you're going to have the full picture of how the week is going to turn out for you. So with that said, let's get right into the video. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and also rising. So if you're watching the reading for your sun sign, then the reading is going to describe what you are going to face throughout the week. Watching it for your moon sign, the reading will describe how you're going to feel throughout the week, and if you are watching it for your rising sign, then the reading will describe the best way how you can deal with what you are to face throughout the week. So watching all three should give you a pretty good idea, guys, what kind of a week you are about to face ahead. So with that said, the first card for Sagittarius, this will be Seven of Cups, followed by the second card of a Queen of Wands. Third one, that will be, do apologize. That will be the Ace of Wands. And the final card for you, we have a Page of Pentacles. The additional card to the Queen of Wands is the Moon card. All right. It pains me to say it, but it's a week of a false promise that at least the cards are indicating that even if you fall for it, it's not going to be for a very, very long time. And the false promise comes from that individual who is the Queen of Wands, okay, here with the Moon card. And what happens is that these are a people who are presenting themselves, and not just only by themselves, but also the word from mouth to mouth, it aligns with that they are a very, very good professionals. You go there with a problem, and it's the impression is that they always have an answer, and it is always the correct answer. You go there with a problem, and they know exactly how to solve it in the best way possible. So you know, a prevail is accomplished. But I don't think that this is what's going to happen this time. I don't want to be the harbinger of doom here. It may be just a simple small mistake, or it may need an adjustment later down the road, you know, so they give you some kind of a treatment or some kind of a solution. And while it may work well, it may not work as well as supposed to, so it may need some adjustment down the road. So don't take it like, you know, you are going to be ruined. That is not what these cards are describing, although you Sagittarius, it will benefit you a lot if you are a bit skeptical about the promises and the solutions you are given, especially by those that proclaim themselves to be a know-how in the matter here, because the Queen of Wands with the Moon card being as a catalyst, especially in a negative position, it is where a person does not take, can I put it into words, unique circumstances under consideration, okay, and they are carrying on by a textbook, but in some cases the textbook just doesn't work. And so while the textbook and that individual is going to give you guys a quite a big hope, quite a promise, especially that by this point, whether you lost hope or you have been told that what you are seeking to resolve or accomplish is at that point impossible, that person here, Queen of Wands, is gonna give you the promise that it is actually possible, and it is possible, just not from the first try. So don't get yourself being discouraged just because, you know, things, at least at first, is not going to work very, very well, or as well as you have hoped for. And in fact, that could be something necessary, because in some cases you just have to see what doesn't work so you can readjust, so you can realign, and go on a fly with a new method, and you know, with a new approach to the situation. But expect that at the start of the week, and just a good portion of it, your spirit and your belief is going to be super uplifted, because again, you are going to be promised something, or made to believe into something that you couldn't dare believe up until this point. And once you see that the results are not working out as well as you have hoped for, that is going to make you seek a, for example, second opinion, alternatives. It is what I am trying to say here, which leads us to the third card of the spread, that is Ace of Wands. And while you may not be able to find, some of you are going to find alternatives, others will not. Ace of Wands shows that you will open your eyes for different subjects aside from that subject which you have been given a promise of, and find a very gainful options available, approaches. So here, as a, how can I put it into words, as a collateral of that situation, or as a follow-up of that situation, you will be able to grow in a different fields of your life. So either way, okay, this situation is going to work, in your favor, to a point in which you will fix yourself upon something. Hopefully by the end of the week, a proper, whether treatment or resolution, okay, or a way through is going to be developed here. And if that's the case, then you are going to entirely devote yourself to it, at least at that point, here described with the Page of Pentacles. But if it isn't, it is just a matter of time until it is. However, until that time comes, Page of Pentacles shows that by the end of the week, you will devote yourself into something of a immense value, of a immense wealth. Now, under wealth, I don't mean just money. It could be money, but it could be also family, if you consider the family wealth. It could be health, if you do consider the health wealth. It could be friends, if you do consider having friends a wealth. So you will focus on something that brings immense wealth into your life. And while the process is going to be rather very slow into developing it, it will be secure. So it's important that you also have a patience about it. So with that said, Sagittarius, that was your weekly tarot. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it. And if you did, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like, comment as well if you feel so. Either of these actions is going to help me with the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.